Before becoming a shoe designer, I was in the interior design and music industry for a stint of my career. I was always an artist, always good with my hands and creating things. I love music as well, it inspires me the most. But I found that in both the industries I didn't have as much creative freedom as I would have liked. And the joy wasn't there. I wasn't getting enough pleasure from what I was doing. So I decided to take a short course at Cordwainers, the London College of Fashion, which has produced Jimmy Choo. He went to Jimmy Choo, a famous shoe designer, and many others. I loved it. The technicality of it, the creative freedom that you had to produce real pieces of art which could be worn on the feet. I loved it, and after that I decided to take a degree at the same school, and the rest is history. The name of the brand is S.O.S mark, which stands for basically my initials, Samantha Oriegien Swaby, and I am making my mark with my designs. I have a real love for Italy and everything Italian. I fell in love with Italy during my interior design years, and my music both took me to Italy. I love their culture and their arts and their crafts and everything, and the fine manufacture. So I wanted to preserve these traditions within my shoes. I'm a new brand, so I don't have history behind me, but the designs are very fashion forward, but built within each of the product is history. The people who make my shoes are from generations of shoemakers. They are the best, and I'm very fortunate to be working with them. The same people who produce Merino Blahnik and Louboutin shoes produce my shoes, and I have a wonderful family of only 3 people work in the workshop, and they produce my very bespoke pieces, which is wonderful. It's challenging for them also to be producing these new styles of shoes, because sometimes they're producing quite traditional court shoes and things like that. So now I'm bringing to the table something which is a lot more fashion forward, platforms, different kind of accessories, which challenges the shoemaker as well. Each collection takes around 3 months to make and develop. That includes sourcing of materials, heels, accessories, etc. All of the elements are sourced in Italy. The fringing was especially woven for this collection. And there is no scrimping and scraping on attention to detail. As you can see under the sole here, the fringing actually is like it's growing out from the sole. The soles were specially dyed in the colour I wished for this particular collection. All 100% silks with the beautiful velvet and the Duchess silk. This particular Circus Master boot, each crystal is placed by hand. It takes 2 days for this pair of boots, just for the crystals to be placed on it. Also, in terms of every angle of the boot has to be beautiful. When a woman crosses her legs, it's a beautiful feature here with this crystal underneath, which can be seen, and it's also reflected in the metallic sole. I wanted metallic as opposed to just flat purple on this one to reflect the crystal detail under the sole. Basically, these shoes are so fabulous that you don't need any clothes with them at all. They're just fabulous all on their own.